Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, I am your humble host, Jasper Gonzo, and this is what's next. We're going to shift away from politics. Well, not really, because as we all know, everything has become political. Movies, television, sports. And speaking of sports, we talked about in a few videos back regarding Dallas Mavericks owner, Mark Cuban. And of course, in his reluctancy to um, not allow the national anthem to be played during his games. But of course, the NBA virtue signal stepped in and said, by law, by the NBA law, all teams will play the national anthem. Now, didn't say everyone to stand up. It's a free country. It was the same situation when we were in school. For those who didn't, well, when I was in school, everybody stood up for national anthem, put their hands on their hearts, and whether you said internally or externally, um, or looked up in the air, thought about what was going on for the school day or what have you, hanging out with your friends. Now, um, you can not put your hand on a heart. You can actually sit down. You don't have to take part, but the national anthem was still played. With that said, let's take a look at someone who we're familiar with, who decided to uh, stand up for Mr. One Mark Cuban. Let's take a look. This comes from Breitbart. This is Jemele Hill, and for those who are not familiar with Jemele Hill is formerly of ESPN, who got fired because of her political nonsense regarding calling former President Donald Trump racist. You can easily look that up and confirm. Jemele Hill, excuse me, Jemele Hill. The Mavericks were right. The anthem no longer belongs in American sports. Atlantic writer, kind of still boggles my mind why Atlantic would have someone in their sports division spouting off political garbage, but it is 2021 after all. Scruples really have no play here. Atlantic writer Jemele Hill is sticking up for Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban for canceling the playing of the national anthem and saying that we should no longer play the song at sporting events. Why, you may say? Well, let's go further. The former ESPN host blasted the national anthem in her first sentence in her Valentine's Day article entitled "The Problem with Mandatory Patriotism in Sports." So, hey, here's a happy Valentine's Day to my significant other, or to my dog, or a head of lettuce or whatever. But no, we're just gonna jump right into why patriotism is so racist. Playing the Star Spangled Banner at sporting events has become an empty gesture of patriotism, Hill wrote in her first few words. The left-wing activist, clearly, praised Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban for his reported attempt to put a halt in the playing of the national anthem. A source close to Cuban said that the decision to stop playing the anthem was made because not everyone feels represented by the national anthem. So because I'm not represented, yes, because the national anthem meaning that it is the national anthem, meaning it is the American anthem, meaning it represents all Americans, is not inclusive enough, according to Mark Cuban. So what is? The Cuban national anthem? The Soviet national anthem? The Venezuelan national anthem? What is more inclusive? Tell me, Mark, what is more inclusive than the national anthem? But I digress. Let's continue. While the NBA quickly disabused Cuban of his notion of ending the national... That's right, the virtual signal, as I said just moments ago, the virtual signal of the NBA jumping in and say, hey, you keep you will keep playing the national anthem while we keep on kissing the China's ass and taking their money. But like I said, yeah. Let's see. Jemele Hill still thinks the idea of canceling the national anthem is the right move for professional sports. As far as Hill's concerned, the Mavericks should have held their ground. No, because the NBA, yeah, Mark Cuban's not going to bite the hand that feeds him. You know, buttered the bread. Yeah, there you go. Or should I say, where your bread is buttered. Um, Hill feels that blacks no longer feel the patriotism of America. Hill thinks we're living in a time when many people, including many athletes of color, are deeply uncomfortable with how patriotic symbols have been weaponized to undermine and diminish the humanity of black and brown Americans. Blah blah blah. Black people who escaped the enslavers of fought for the British. Uh, But in the false claim that the only problem with Hill sees with the song in the era of Colin Kaepernick using the playing national anthem to protest against the country. Of course, Mr. Irrelevant, he had to make a statement because he couldn't do any other way because, you know, just cause. The anthem has been abused by Trump supporters who say real patriots stand for the anthem and those who don't are traitors. No, you can either stand or you don't have to stand. The song's going to play. It's been a part of the American lexicon for decades. Whether it's in sports, whether it's in school, it's there. Respect it for what it is. Respect the flag for what it is. Respect our military, respect our police, respect it for what it is. You may have disagreements, and rightly so. You can have disagreements. But to basically say, well, you know what, we shouldn't have to do this. We should cancel the national anthem, which of course is the ongoing theme of the left. If you don't like it, cancel it. Don't debate it. Don't argue about it. Don't come with facts. Don't come with civil discourse. Don't come with a simple, what else can I say? A simple, me versus you in conversation. No, we can't have that. We must cancel. We must cancel. Ugh. Let's see. To finish this off, when the Mavericks stopped playing the national anthem, Adam Silver should have been similarly accommodating and taken advantage of the opportunity to lift the league's anthem rule, whatever the NBA decided was going to outrage someone. But mandatory patriotism doesn't give Americans reasons for pride. It only highlights the country's failures. No, Jemele, what it does is that it points out your ignorance. It points out your stupidity. It points out when you only see things in a prism of race, in a prism, everything is racist. Everything is racist. When you are looking through that tunnel vision and you see everything, like, that professor, Michael, oh my gosh, I forgot his last name, but watch, it's going to come to me after this. When you have those like Al Sharpton and those, Jesse Jackson, old schoolers, and then when you have those, like some of the knuckleheads over at CNN and MSNBC who only see issues through prism of race, when you have the current president Asterix, who basically hires based off of race and gender instead of actually hiring based off of merit and experience, yeah, it's a sad world we're living in. And you can't unite. You can't unite that way. You cannot unite that way. You will continue to make divisions, and the chasm keeps growing larger and larger and larger and wider. And we can't live in a world that way. We can't live in a country that way. Let's have conversations. Let's have debates. Let's have civil discourse. Let's have open verbal discourse. You know, you come with your facts, I come with mine. We meet in the middle. If there's issues, we talk them out. We even compromise on certain things. But when it comes to the United States flag, when it comes to the national anthem, there is no compromise. Respect it. Honor it for what it is. You may have disagreements with its background, with certain backgrounds of it, supposedly. But at the end, those like Jemele Hill, sadly, and others on the left, and some even on the right, have serious problems with capitalism, have serious problems with patriotism, have serious problem with our military, with our police. And the only way they can lash out is to force companies to bend their knee, to bend at their will. You know, to force social media to demonetize, to suspend, to cancel channels because they don't agree, because they're butthurt. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Broganzo. This is What's Next. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.